Hello everyone and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. So today we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Random Settings League Season 5 Semifinals match between Marco and Flouche. So on commentary we will have August 40th and Chuckles, and on tracking we will have Akashika and... I forgot the sorry. And yeah. So yeah. Thanks everyone and have a good race.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey everyone, let's go. RSL time. Board of standard? Well, let's shuffle everything up.
Yeah, some things we're not shuffling up that we can see from the file menu select. We're still starting with that Zelda's Letter, even though it doesn't look like we've got any songs to account for it.
Yeah, so we can almost negate song infinite of like normal songs and also songs on Dungeon Rewards as well, we're just going to get random songs all over the place, which will be fun.
Absolutely looking forward to it as well. We're starting with that Kokiri Emerald, but because it's RSL, we have no idea whether the castle's open, whether it's even going to be in Ganon's castle, or what kind of requirements are going to take to get in there.
Yeah, I said before the stream started that I think it's going to be 53-piece Triforce Hunt with Oko on. So that's my prediction.
Not 69 pieces?
No, that would be too easy.
Oh, speaking of easy, we're starting off in Link's house.
So vanilla spawns looks like no. Well, it's either going to be simple interiors or no interiors. So.
Oh, there is a vanilla Midos house, but look at that. We've got chess appearance match content getting a silver scale, and we've got some form of skull sanity on.
Yo, little baby chests, little baby gilded chests. That's what we want to see.
That would be vanilla sizes.
I think we saw Marco bonk into a chest and didn't die, so no bonko.
Oh yeah, that's a thing too. We've seen immediate divergence. Flouche is going to check the shops as Marco's going to see if we got a vanilla Kokiri sword or not.
Looks like I had a pretty shuffled shot, but Flouche didn't check to see if there was any reward, if they were on special offers, because that might have been just shop 0 potentially.
Yeah, could have even been a nut upgrade as we find a vanilla Kokiri sword and an open Deku tree.
Yeah, it looks like there's no MQ, unfortunately, for everybody wanting the MQ. Okay, Frogs 1 and 2 was a gold sculpture and a purple rupee, I think, so...
Gotta love those pair hints.
Which also means, sorry Mel, it's not Frog Shuffle, so apologies for that. And the Ocarina of Time is a red rupee.
And that
does, a piece of heart there.
Does that give some indication that we've got a vanilla Ocarina just sitting outside? Unless there's overall shenanigans.
Yeah, because that would be a pair hint otherwise if it was both. So yeah, good point. Well spotted. So
we don't have Dungeon Shuffle. Do we have Overworld? We don't have Overworld. Is this even RSL?
I know. What is this? It's going to be like AD or something. Yo, that was a map in the map chest, but not for the Deku tree. Amazing.
Good spicy start here. Marco looks like he's headed straight over to Lon Lon Ranch. Flouche, with that slingshot in hand. He could kill Goma, but he can't full clear the Deku tree. Not without a shield.
Yeah, we've actually got 20 sticks rather than 10, so free Zelda might have been a stick upgrade, actually. And without a Deku Shield, we're limited on the number of checks we can do here. Yeah, Marco's going to start looking early on, which is good to see. We've got a gilded chest down here. I will at some point be like, oh, it's a big chest, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean when I say big chests.
Yep.
They're gilded chests.
Ooh, bomb shoes and a hook shot in London Ranch. And it does look like if there's skulls shuffled, it's absolutely dungeon skulls.
Yeah, definitely skulls in dungeons. It looks like it's choosing logic as well, because that chew pack was in a gilded chest.
Ah, yeah, good call. Good catch. That's it for Flouche. Not going to kill Goma. Actually, I guess... I don't know. Can you do B1 skip without a shield?
You can't kill the scrubs. You can't do 2, 3, 1 without a shield. I didn't catch what Marco just got on Malon. I'm assuming it wasn't a song. Oh,
he got a wallet.
Nice. Okay. So that's lots and lots of money for if scrubs are on and things like that. Did Flouche get the sword? I don't think he did. I don't think he checked the
Whoopsie.
Kokiri sword check. Oh, No, he was just checking the ocarina first.
Right, going back in.
Yeah. Yeah, Marco going to check this grotto to see if the scrub... Well, see, one, if it's shuffled, because we don't think we've seen a grotto yet, and two, if it's going to be scrubs on there, and it is shuffled. We do have grotto shuffled.
Uh-oh. What, I missed that grotto. Which one was it?
That was the Sun's Grave grotto.
Okay, that's one that you want to note down somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll be needing Sun Song from somewhere. Flouche with the bouncy music in Kokiri Forest. Love to hear it. I don't know what it is. Anybody knows where this is from?
And I wasn't even paying attention to frogs, so we're gonna have to pay attention when Flouche gets in there. Or not frogs, cows.
Oh, somebody said they were shuffled. Diddy Kong Racing? Oh, what a game.
Absolutely. That was a big Goron hit.
And there's a skull on an overworld skull, so we'll keep an eye on that to see whether they're shuffled.
I think that's 2 for 2. The one in the Lon tree, I think, was also a skull.
Hey, you can't confirm it until you pick up at least 13. I've definitely had 8 or 9 before, and then found out they were shuffled.
And I think that was a junk hint.
Yeah, and it was 10 rupees.
Woo!
For that scrub, so they're shuffled, and there's a bomb bag in market.
Also for 10 rupees.
Yeah, heart pieces and containers. That's a good call for the item pool.
I like Flouche's route in here. Likely going to take that scale into Zora's River.
Yeah, that's a good point. Able to get into there. Marco probably was thinking about time of day and seeing if the door is open or closed and seeing what the win condition is, doing this first.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. That door time can be a pesky one.
Yo, UTC's Storder, thanks for the raid of 81 poggers. We're playing Random Settings League here in the Ocarina of Time Randomizer video game.
As well, there is a French restream going on Pappy_Grant, if that is your preferred method of communication.
40 is ZL. We are
Ooh.
collecting some Sculptulas today. Thank goodness some of them are shuffled. Forrester's Waff. And Flouche picked up Serenade from the Ocarina memory game.
And we've got an open door time.
Nice. So we're going to be able to see what the win condition is straight away.
I think also Big Pose was dead. And there's another hint there outside the temple and I missed.
It was the Shadow Wooden Wall Room. Had a bomb bag and some junk.
Okay, that was a token.
Yeah, so Flouche checking the shop here. Deku Shield and Hylian Shield. Nice. Okay,
3 medallions for the
that was for the
key.
key. I missed what the bridge was.
Looks
Oh,
like
it's vanilla
VXRX.
and 3 meds. Okay.
So, ideally, 2 of those 3 medallions are going to be the Shadow and the Spirit medallion for folks
Yeah.
not in the know. The vanilla requirements are just Shadow medallion, Spirit medallion, and those light arrows.
Yeah, so you're going to be really wanting to know which one's purple and orange medallions, and then pick up another one. But you never know, we might have one of those seas where we're just collecting 7, 8 rewards trying to pick up that orange one.
And because I guess not because the maps and compasses aren't started with, but in addition to, we don't know what dungeons have what. Is Marco finding fire arrows to go with his magic? I think that's the Boulder O Destiny.
Nice. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be searching for compasses high and wide, high and dry and high. Is that a saying? I don't know.
I think it's high and low.
That cool. There's a bottle.
Yeah, nice bottle pickup. That'll be helping us do those soft soil patches.
Oh, Flouche's gonna get healed by the Poe this time. Drinking spirits is good for Flouche. I don't know if it was vodka, he might be getting a health refill or not.
I don't know if you want to be racing an RSL match with after drinking vodka.
Hey, 4 beer challenge. It's a hoot. You should try it sometime, August. Got to try and beat the seed before finishing 4 beers, because that's when I won't be able to comprehend what's going on anymore.
It's too cold. Give me some hot sake.
Ooh, nice.
Got some triple scrubs here in the center of CAC.
Hey, Sarah is nice.
Not as nice as the blue arrows he could have gotten.
Yeah, it definitely said Ice Arrows, didn't it? So, unfortunately, not any use today. It's not MMR. They don't freeze anything other than some enemies.
There's a French vanilla double scrubs here in the Lost Woods. Did Flouche check the scrub? Oh, that was the Deku Theater, not the other scrubs.
Okay, cool.
I was wondering if he was checking these ones. Looks like he is.
Got a nice little refill there on the money, so good scrub.
Oh, and look at that. We got beans planted.
Nice. One less thing to think about.
Ah, I'm a big fan of that setting.
Maybe a couple of other overworld schools here checking. One on Marco, one on Flouche's. That's just a Sculpture, so that's what, 3 of 3?
Yep.
And 4 and 4,
Four.
so yeah, we're pretty confident that it's probably just dungeons shuffled at the moment. Watch me be wrong.
$50 in the windmill, and Guru is going to be teaching us a bow.
Yo!
How did he fit that bow inside his organ?
It's one of these, like, you know, like those Brompton bikes that fold up. It's a Brompton bow.
Ah.
I could be able to do the archery game. I think
Forest Trial dispelled?
yeah, forest off, so...
Ooh,
Main
Zor's
light arrows.
Domain has our light arrows.
Oh, VXR says forest on! And I think I
Yeah.
trust VXR's judgment on that.
Yep. And with Grottos shuffled, the graveyard is going to be a big place to check.
Yeah. Oh, FW from Sarius.
Very nice. Sticking with their thematic color.
Kiri Forest Path Evolve. So what have we found? We found a scale.
And our sword.
And the sword was vanilla, so that won't be classed as in the way of the heroes.
We also found a magic in Mido's house.
Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. Requiem's in the market somewhere. And Meadow taught junk. Deku has bomb shoes. We know that. We found them. Thanks, game. And BK is a purple rupee. Burning cack. Oh, and look at this. Pre-planted beans. Easy crate in the graveyard. And it's nothing.
And with that shield, Flouche going right back into Deku.
Yeah, able to full complete it now. And we'll be the first to know what one of the rewards are for this game. It's interesting as well that I don't think we've seen maps and compasses outside of dungeons yet, so they may just be randomized inside of dungeons, and needing to know what's on Spirit and Shadow it gives you another incentive to go into dungeons.
Good call.
Yeah, BK is Burger King. It's also Burning Cack. It's also Boss Key. It's great that as a gaming community, we've got 3 meanings for the abbreviation of BK.
Well, we got to go so fast we can't speak out any extra syllables.
Yes, it's just the one that comes to mind. Everything is BK. Just everything is BK or AD.
Wondering if Flouche is gonna go downstairs and peek that final Skulltula behind the crawl space.
Yeah, that's a interesting one to go for. You can't get it, but just peeking it just means that you don't need to come back here. I think these shops might only be 1 or 2 shuffled in them, because it just seems like a couple of them are shuffled, so...
Yeah, the runners really aren't spending any time looking at or reading any text.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Flouche didn't go for the big chest because it's not. We don't have chest sizes matches contents on. It's just the chest textures. So if you see any sort of gilded chest, we want it. If they're just normal brown chests, then we don't want it. If it's a sculptural looking one, then we want those. They're pretty cool.
Yep. So it's the vanilla sizes. So the dungeon items, the maps, and the compasses will all be big.
Second vanilla dungeon, so pretty confident that they are not shuffled.
Yeah, and Flouche won't have that medallion advantage or that dungeon prize advantage for very long.
Yeah, with Marco with bombs and also with bomb shoes now. Is going to be able to not only just complete this dungeon, but pick up a load of checks with dungeon schools and scrubs on. That's like 14 checks in this area.
Potentially 2 skulls you might want to backtrack for. This one, you need a Scarecrow, or you could push the Armos if it's something really good.
Good job with the chews and the bows. He's actually got a couple of ways to pick that. That's a Deku shield. He might want that if he doesn't already have one. Definitely a time investment to pull the Armos. It's about 2 minutes to actually pull the Armos into place and pick it up.
Yeah. Ooh, mirror shield. Speaking of
Does
shields,
have a shield of his own though. Yeah, it was no free Scarecrow. Marco pulled out the arena and no Scarecrow popped up. Yeah, not even boss shuffle. Wow.
Oh yeah, boss shuffle is a thing too. Look at that.
Nice gamer from Flouche. Don't expect anything like. I think we might have maybe two of the best execution runners in the game in Marco and Flouche.
Yeah, I concur. You missed Marco's previous RSL quarterfinal match. That's definitely one to watch, even if you already know the outcome as you see him here in the semifinals. Picking up a long shot from that scrub.
Yeah, it could be important if we need to. Well, one, that's helpful for crossing the Wasteland Bridge if the Carpenters are still in kinky jail.
Giggity giggity go.
But then also potentially for water completion might be nice.
And he'll be able to grab that Skulltula prize on the back of the stairs with that long shot too. So very nice, convenient pickup. As
And also,
like
if he wanted the Deku Shield, could get that as well.
Yeah, he might be going back for that. Exactly. But it looks like Serenade took us over to the desert. So we've got Warp Shuffle on.
Nice. Okay. And the fact that it's taken us here specifically might indicate that it's all locations reachable.
What was the prize from Goma?
I think it was the actual reward itself. Oh, that's actually a very good point. That was very important information that we didn't clock. I can tell you it's the green medallion. That's what it is, because we've got Flouche's tracker up.
Oh, very nice.
So it's going to be the prelude check, which won't be a song, but it isn't one of our required ones, except it is a med, I guess.
Yep. It could be a song. We'll have to just wait and see when he goes there. It might be a while for Flouche, though.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that rapid slingshot keys killing. That was rapid.
Yep. Yeah, that execution playing out right before our eyes. That looked like a key chest to me.
Nice. Okay. Now we got to get our vanilla key brains on. I think that is a vanilla key.
Yeah, I do believe you're right. I think Child Side is the first two here and the Sunblock room. Or maybe there's one in Child Climb.
Yeah, Child right-hand side is one. There's none in Child Climb. The next one is the Sunblock room in the Child Climb. As I open up Maraxis' tracker to check that. Okay, Marco not really found the long shot, but since then hasn't really found anything. So just crawling along, waiting to see what that reward's going to be on completion.
Yeah, our runners aren't missing a beat, even though we might be.
Yeah, DC with scrubs and schools on, it's like everywhere you turn, you're doing a check. Like there's barely any dead ground. All the
True strats.
shoe strat. I don't know. Did that work? Oh, you got one part of it right. I don't think got the second part. The other one looks a bit wayward. But that rise shoe strat is so good. It's actually one that maybe I need to check out and add to my repertoire.
Yeah, Skulltula punished him for it. Looks like he's got a backup True strat too, though. Zora Tunic, not too shabby.
Yeah, we can breathe underwater. Always a benefit in life.
Sign me up for that power.
That would be a good power, actually. You know, when people always say, "Oh, what would your superpower be?" I think breathing underwater would be a great one. Yeah, we do have a spirit way of the hero, and the Zora tunic might be pointing towards some form of tunic logic. I do have a wallet, and I don't know if I've seen a blue tunic in a shop yet. Yo, using the choose to check this skull here is pretty cool. Yeah, of course I could breathe underwater as well. Otherwise, that's just me being a fish then.
Yeah, fish have their drawbacks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to commentate these races. Or would I, and it would just be underwater? Maybe I am underwater right now. You don't know me.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, another key in a vanilla location, so that's 2 for 2. With it being vanilla keys, you can just be safe and actually check this.
The right hand?
Yeah, the right hand, yeah. And it's deciding to leave, okay.
I mean, I might have been able to peek it from the bottom, because it will be a big chest. Because that's where your silver gauntlets are in vanilla.
That is true, actually. Yeah, maybe he did already check that.
Just getting that Skulltula.
And Marco's just completed the King Dodongo kill, so be interesting to see what this reward is going to be. King Dodongo is a piece of heart. I guess is that French vanilla? I think so. It's a stone.
Oh, sapphire.
That's definitely not one of the things that you want to see, especially with OOT confirmed dead. And stones not being anything for our win condition. But picking up the long shot, that's helpful. I think, Flouche is definitely going to be doing DC.
Oh yeah, no question. See that bomb bag in a little bit here. Likely follow Marco's footsteps.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that they've both taken very different routes. With Marco deciding to check to see the Door of Time, probably firstly. Do those child market checks, go adult quickly. And Flouche picking up the Deku shield early, was able to do the whole of Deku.
Yeah, that bottle also has kept him child a bit longer, checking those soil patches. Got the Lens of Truth in the Cow Grotto.
And we've got magic already and a way to cross the bridge. So crossing's in logic, but we did pick up Serenade, which is actually just the warp song anyway. So that logic is pretty useless. Axel's locking in their picks for the memory game. That's it. I'm locking that. I'm writing that down, Axel. You can't change that now.
Second look inside of Goron City here.
Yeah, the adult side.
Oh, Flouche in child in nighttime Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, able to kill some skulls. Undras with a fantastic question, and is how is random settings different from standard settings? So in standard, there's a set settings pool. We know how to beat the game. We need to beat 6 meds, for example. We know Deku's going to be closed. We know that There's not going to be any entrances randomized. But with Random Settings League, there's a pool of settings that can be shuffled. They're not equally shuffleable, if that's a word. It's not just 50-50 for settings. Some are more likely than others. But yeah, the runners will open the seed. They won't have a clue what any of the settings are. They don't know what the win condition is. They don't know, where what kind of chests are going to look like. They don't know if Deku's going to be open and closed, and they just play along. As Pierre is the water boss key. And they play along and find all the settings as they go.
Yep, kind of puts us viewers and commentators more or less kind of in the runner's shoes, where they're trying to figure out the settings, we're trying to figure out the settings. Good times are had.
Pierre in the vanilla game is a gold rupee, I think.
And one of the best things about RSL, in my opinion, is there's even a setting that you're not going to know whether it's turned on or not until the very end. And that is the tower escape sequence.
The best setting. Yeah, and even with Pierre not set for Marco with the long shot, he'd actually be able to get with 2 Pierre using pixel shot, which is a trick to allows you to get up to where that chest is by targeting a single pixel. Maybe it's more than a pixel. I don't know.
Yep. Seen Marco hit that once before.
Claps should be added to standard. I don't think I've heard such a bad opinion, Hady Potato, for that to happen. Also, hi, Hady.
Some settings are more favorable than others.
Okay, Hady now with the good suggestions, as we see a yellow song on the top of the volcano. So that song is either Prelude or Suns.
Looks like Marco is farming up. Is he doing it for a Goron tunic or the Medi-Goron prize?
Ah, yeah. I don't think the Deku, the Goron shop had a tunic, but it definitely had 2 shields. But yeah, it would make sense to grind for that. Maybe try and save Scummet is always nice to try and do.
Oh, and we don't even have to wait for that yellow song. We're going to get it right here. Prelude.
Okay, another warp song, and we know they're shuffled.
Marco doesn't know yet. Let's see when he decides to pull out that potato.
Yeah, Tofar with a good point. Flouche went into long line at night, and in the daytime, Talon's chicken check there was a hook shot there. Which
all right.
He won't be too bad because there's a hook in DC. So assuming that he picks that, and August, there's your favorite item in the wall of the volcano.
Blue fire arrows?
No.
Oh, Lord Banana.
It's the boomerang.
Nice and baked in the oven. Should be tasty.
Imagine if that was a setting in Plentiful where one of the ice arrows is just ice arrows and the other one is blue fire arrows.
Now, thankfully, it's been 33 minutes in and we have not seen any ice traps.
Yeah, very sad. This season, they actually amended the ice trap settings. So there's fewer opportunities for ice traps to be on now.
And it does look like Medi-Goron was shuffled. Marco looks to be potentially save scumming this, so maybe not.
It's an item. Okay. That unlocks a couple of checks without the iron boots. That's fun. Choosing logics, that means even without... Well, Flouche has the bomb bag, but can do this. But that's an orange song. The slight reminder for Marco that 40 is DL.
Guess when Marco spent his money on the bomb bag and didn't have enough for bowling. And another warp song.
Requiem. Nice. So we're warp song friendly today. Oh yeah, we knew that Requiem was ordered in the market, didn't we? So yeah, I don't think... Have we seen Marco play Prelude yet?
Nope, not yet. I'm guessing he'll get to the end of the meadow, maybe dip into forest before he does that.
Yeah, Alxane with a goal scale entry, being allowed and entering the dungeon with just that being in logic, then we can kill Morpher, which might be one of the required dungeons we need to do.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Not something you see every day. Marco farming for rupees in the Octorok Grotto.
It's a good source of money to keep in the back of your hand.
Yeah. Flouche leaving that hook in Lon Lon, but I don't think it's going to be too bad as long as he heads into DC.
There was some, I think in the quarterfinals match, some rupee that someone picked up that I'd never seen be picked up before.
Oh, what was that?
I can't remember where it was, but it struck me as like, I've never seen that before. It wasn't the one in the market crate or the one in the CAC crate. It was somewhere else.
My favorite one is that in the Anju's house where the cow is. If you go on top of the cow, there's 20 rupees there. That's a nice one.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like Requiem taking us to the graveyard. Could Shadow Temple hold our one of our required medallions?
Yeah, so we're going to see Flouche do a lot of what Marco has already done. These hints we've already seen. That's the Kakiri's Evolve hint. Marco going to head into the Forest Temple. Has a bow, has long shot. Does not have a strength, so can't complete it.
Yeah.
Shortcut could be on, though.
Oh, good point. But it will also confirm to Marco, more or less, that dungeons are not shuffled.
Yeah.
He never dipped his toes into the Deku Tree.
We've had shuffled grottos, and that's the only entrance that seems to be randomized in this system.
And that's also his first vanilla key pickup, too.
Shortcut not on, so we will be killing all 4 ghosts if we want to beat this dungeon.
Gonna need a strength upgrade first.
So this will be a key as well. So theoretically, we could go up to the bow. Oh no, we don't have strength. But if we had a strength, we could go to the bow chest. But if we had that, then we could complete the dungeon. So it's just an interesting thought with vanilla keys in the Forest Temple. That would be in logic.
Don't remember Flouche getting any maps or compasses in Child Spirit.
No, we've not seen a single compass yet, I think. There's the bow. The other chest here is the hammer. Wow, okay.
It's hammer time.
Yeah, helpful for fire.
Yeah, with that we can, well, not in logic, but these runners can complete fire with their tools.
Yeah, water trial is on, so we do need the hammer. So that's potentially why that is way of the hero. Yeah, I didn't say we can complete fire. I said it would be helpful for fire.
I said we could complete fire.
Oh, okay.
They're yelling at me.
Okay, that's fine. They can yell at you, that's all right.
Now, we haven't seen any boss stars. We don't know if we even need boss keys. Ooh, is that a compass?
It is. Here we go. First compass. Water Temple is the light medallion. So it could be one of the ones for the 3 that we need, but it's not going to help us towards unlocking the bridge.
That is true. Who knows what 3 these runners are going to get. Yeah, that is it for the Force Temple for Marco. Let's see if he plays Prelude.
Oh, did we see the ice cavern compass? Oh dear. Poor ice cavern compass.
Hey, there's his potato.
Yo, poor salesman.
That is a nice warp to the fountain.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's interesting. That defeats any need to bypass KZ.
Yep,
free KZ skip.
Free Rush Ice. Or wait, Marco doesn't have a bottle yet. That stinks. Or does he? He's got a bottle on his personal tracker marked.
Yeah, he got the Poe from the Goron City maze.
Right, yep.
Yeah, I didn't see Marco check that hint. Probably was too eager to check what was in here.
Now we got an extra 3 Skulltulas as well.
Yeah, nice dungeon. Isis with the skulls on. The songs are shuffled though, so very likely won't be a song at the end of here. Could be just a song chilling in here, but reduces the value a little bit.
But also remember that our light arrows are somewhere in Domain, so this will be nice if they're on King Zora. The only caveat to that is the Song of Storms grotto.
Yeah, Chimp, I completely intended that. That was 100% intentional. Thank you for noticing. Except it wasn't.
Always take credit where credit's given.
More lively music from Flouche's side. I'm getting a bit of a bob going on. Okay, Flouche in DC. We know there's a hook in here that Flouche is going to be able to pick up. Was the mirror shield in here as well?
Yep, it was indeed. Off
Unfortunately,
the scrub up here.
it's going to be medallion that well, the reward is going to be the Zora Sapphire, which isn't helpful for us, but it's going to allow Flouche to pick up a few items that he needs.
Ooh, there's a boss key.
Ah, boss key in ice, nice. And is that a gilded chest as well? So, a couple of big items coming up here. See where this boss key goes to. Okay, Shadow. All right. Again, could be a dungeon we need to complete. Don't know yet.
Fire arrow entry is banned in RSL, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Alright,
So
checks.
we do need ends. And there's the other yellow song, Sun Song, Emo. There's your song, mate. Fortunately, the overworld schools are not shuffled, so its effectiveness is reduced, but still helpful.
Now, I always love seeing people use that as a semi-warp in overworld locations.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, we got 40 schools, but we do have some form of school shuffle, so getting to 40 I don't think would be too difficult.
And I'm just noticing on the commentary page, at least, the tracker looks a little miscropped. Not sure if that's showing up on the restream as well.
Yeah, do we need to yell? That's a good question at the moment.
Yep.
One of the things that we could use the L for was to get into Fountain, and that's been reduced by that warp song. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go through my RSL, how hints work. And we had a path to Volvagia, but one of the conditions is 3 meds. So I think that means path hints can lead to any medallion dungeon.
That would make sense. This is Compass. Force Temple has our water medallion. That's a good hint.
Okay.
And double
So-
defense.
Not a lax one, but we're almost running out of dungeons that can be part of the Shadow Spirit Medallion collection that is required.
And Force Temple is also one of those dungeons you don't need ZL to do. So.
Mako is going to be able to see if King Zora is moved or not.
Oh yeah, that's a cool hint or setting.
There is a token, which is great because once you get to 30, you get to 31 automatically. Yeah, I think it's one. It's the one on the hand. I think is a key. Tofile. I think there's one in
Very
the
nice.
Armos room.
Very nice hint there. Zora's Fountain is foolish as King Zora's butt is blocking our way.
Aw, poor Zora's Fountain. Don't roll through the king. Don't roll through the king.
You can roll through the king?
Yeah, it is a clip. And there was a... When was it? There was a propensity of runners rolling through King Zora when KZ got found and were getting, DQ'd. Yeah, you can, but you should not.
Unless you're playing casual. Looks like that is it for Marco's Adult 1 segment. He's going to be making his deposit here in the Temple of Time.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Finished off a couple of dungeons. Got a bit of info, got a few cool items. That Rang might be helpful.
We'll have to see just how much they ping-pong back and forth off of each other's routes that we've seen so far.
Yeah, if Marco heads to get a fish, then might be heading towards there, be able to complete it and get a dungeon done. Rush those meds.
Oh,
Rush
right.
the dungeon rewards.
We're just going to be picking up a Requiem of Spirit here, as well as the other nighttime market checks we have not seen yet.
Yeah, Chimp, we had one which was to Volve, but because... And this is, I'm happy to be corrected on this, but because we've got 3 med being bridge, I think the path hints can point to any medallion dungeons.
Richard not being very helpful.
Having shuffled BKs is actually really frustrating in settings like these when you only need to beat a few dungeons because you can get on a real big hunt looking for random BKs in any places.
Yep, very, very true. It might increase the likelihood we'll see Jabu's belly here.
Actually, an interesting thing, because the grottos are shuffled, you're going to have to have a good memory of where the... yeah, because the king's going to be moved, so you can't get a fishing domain going the normal way. So you want to find a grotto that has a fish in it to really make that efficient.
Good point.
I know when I'm playing and you get rid of generic grottos from your trackers and it's like, actually, I need to know where these generic grottos are for bugs and fish.
There should also be a couple of shops that sell some fishing bottles.
That's true. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I think they're 300 rupees, the fish in bottles.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Oh, Axel, I will need to cross-reference to see if that was your guess from earlier. So I'll have to double-check that before it is loud.
Flouche with 20 skulls already. And Nut. I guess he already checked 10.
Yeah, pretty quick skill collecting. Already halfway towards that ZL. Yo, we have a winner!
Not on Marco's side, but...
Not on Marco's side, no. But it's like... Nocturne won... You know what you win? You win the prize of satisfaction.
I thought you were going to say respect, and I was going to go off on the song.
Oh... I can do it. Oh, you actually got a gift sub. That's actual financial value. There we go. Well done, the sound defense. Thank you very much.
Free emos.
The sound defense clearly is titties. Double defense.
You got... Some new checks here on Flouche's side going up the river.
Yeah, decided not to take the bean as well, taking the ground route. Not taking the magic carpet ride.
Can you have pre-planted beans and the bean guy sells you something?
Yeah, the bean guy can still sell you beans, even with pre-planted beans.
But can he sell you a random item, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the two settings are mutually exclusive from each other.
Very cool.
Yeah, these BKs can actually be anywhere. Oh, pinging both of them in one target and Storm! Juicy!
Ooh, that's a big pickup. Guaranteed to find our light arrows now.
Especially with shuffled grottos. There's a grotto here, you might want to pop back, just jump down, check what this grotto is.
Yep. As well, time of day working out very nicely.
Yeah, just like chilling. Just waits a couple of seconds and then you're there. Oh yeah, checking this grotto as well.
Gotta love Grotto Shuffle.
Rocking a desert, it's a fairy fountain. Oh!
Ooh, Shadow.
Nothing chest had a compass in it, so Shadow's the spirit medallion.
So we are going to need our Zelda's Lullaby on 40 skulls confirmed.
Yeah, we definitely need that. Yeah, I think VXR said this earlier with the junk chests having the maps and compasses. It's we might see a couple of skipped ones.
Oh, good point. That is info Flouche will have to find out the hard way. No way you go back to Deku Tree.
No way, yeah. he's gonna have to guess.
And not going further up the river. That's an interesting play.
You could definitely call Chimp share because he believes it will be sub 2 hours.
Is it 3 rewards? No, it's 3 medallions. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Marco being able to do all of Deku in one go is going to save some time on Flouche.
The biggest pickup is that compass telling him that Shadow is required.
Yeah, Marco's actually got a lot of knowledge on the dungeons over Flouche. Flouche only knows that Deku in DC, the dungeons that he's done, doesn't have, according to the tracker, any other knowledge. I was commentating a race yesterday, and somebody went into the web grotto in standard to pick up a skull. And I was like, wait, this has a skull? Crazy.
Marco saw what that skull was. I did not.
Yeah, clearly not required. Yeah, to OOT's Mike's point, yeah, there are this rule set that we play. It's called the standard rule set. It's pretty much glitchless with a few exceptions. One of them being ground jumps. Another, a couple are flame storage, broken stick, and there's one clip that we can do, and that's in the Shadow Temple through the fallen spikes.
And a big difference between RSL and Season 6 of the Standard Tournament is King Zora Skip is allowed, even though with our Prelude warping us to the fountain, it's pretty much a moot point.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like glitchless tricks that are also banned. So things like accessing the fortress side of Valley as child is not actually a glitch, but is banned. There's few things like that, like flames, not flame storage, fire arrow entry into Shadow Temple. That's glitchless as a trick, but it's not allowed. So yeah, no Ocarina items, no Door of Time skips. Yeah, no Hessin, no ISG, things like that. No hookshot jumping, no walking on seams, things like that.
And there's all the caveats like, well, accidental ISG is okay as long as it doesn't give you an advantage.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That is the Force Medallion pickup for Marco. Free item for him waiting in that Temple of Time. It's Flouche right in the bean up the trail. That's not something you see very often.
That's proper forehead, that is. I like that.
And this is a nifty trick, the hook shot extension.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's been a glitchless version without the hook shot that's become quite common that runners are doing, where you just get into do a couple of side hops into a nice position and jump slash it. It's becoming a common thing. Yeah, happy 1 hour. I don't know, can I do this? Yeah, cool. We're watching Marco and Flouche in the RSL semi-finals. This is the first of 2 semi-finals. Timmy versus Rafa is going to be on Friday. Yeah, so look forward to that. I am Chuckles501. I am terrible at this game. Somehow I play a lot of it though. And I'm joined by probably the best voice in the community for commentator in August. So thanks, August, for joining me here.
The best voice. Don't bloat my ego like that.
I say it to everyone, don't worry. We've also got Akashika and Making Merry, who have decided to track for us today. Thank you so much for making sure that we are aware of what is going on. I don't know if any of these work, but we'll just try anyway. No, that doesn't work. We'll just put the restream as Alk, hey Alk. And I also think Alk's our race monitor as well. So there we go. We've also got a French restream going on at twitch.tv, Pappy_Grant. So he's in a good mood. He's just got into the Challenge Cup brackets.
And of course, shout out to Chuckles joining me here, putting up with my subpar commentating abilities.
Hey, I said you were the best, and that might be, I don't know. It's not true, but subpar. No, I'm not having that. Flouche is Belgian, I think, but definitely a francophone. I think anyway.
Yep, and I believe Flouche has a match upcoming versus Juke later on in the week in the standard tournament.
Midweek. That's going to be really exciting. That's a winner bracket 3 match against, again, 2 very, very execution heavy runners. 2 runners that have, Juke's played this game left, right, and center in all different kind of categories.
Some really scary music in that Goron City.
Yeah, that was terrifying, wasn't it? I don't know if Flouche's tracker is correct, but are they on 30 schools?
Yeah, you checked 20 a little bit ago, and he's grinding them out.
Suddenly on 30, outrageous.
So he's not waiting for that Spirit Medallion and Shadow Temple compass.
Yeah, having that, that ZL, it just helps so much with the routing. He's actually in a location at the moment where having ZL is nice because of these 2 fairy fountains. There's no reason not to collect schools. Oh, that's the prelude song is dead, which we already know. Oh, Flouche's gonna talk to Big Goron. Just check it out, seeing how his eyesight is. It's fine at the moment because we don't have any of the adult trade quest items.
Sorry, Big Goron, you're gonna be rubbing those eyes for a little bit longer.
I think Flouche is going to be picking up the boomerang in the mo. It's just chilling here in the wall. Yeah, sad we're not going to be seeing any Malon racing today. It's always my favourite check.
Flouche should have the prelude right after picking up his Master Sword.
The prelude's on the volcano.
Oh, right. I'm picking up what that person in chat was throwing down now.
But yeah, I think hopefully... Oh, if Flouche is doing this trick to get back to the other side. Which, wow, that looks... Ooh, okay.
Can't his long shot just reach the wooden post?
He's only got hook because the long's
that-
in the... Yeah. He missed out on it, unfortunately, so he's going to have to... He doesn't have the hammer either from the Forest Temple. Oh, wow. This is why Flouche is just too good.
No, Matt might be stuck. No, never mind. Shimmy across.
And who said there wasn't any shuffling, like, from movement from edges in this game, from hanging from ledges, like...
Flouche is just playing Skyrim.
Yeah. Yo, Knack 2233. Hope your Monday is good as well. I found a great Monday.
Yeah, no case of the Mondays here.
Yeah, it looks like with vanilla keys, you're going to be able to climb all the way up to the top of Fire Temple, and Flouche might be deciding to do that if he's got the BK hint, which... Oh, he might have. Yes, he does. Yeah.
Some top-notch music here in the Fire Temple.
Yeah, it's
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, yeah. Yeah, Herbert Land, Benji says, and I feel like I agree. Yeah, picking up that FW as well, Tofal, good point. Able to drop it in. But I guess actually with that, without the hammer, you can just climb to the top. You can do all the checks, can't you? You can do everything. Oh, he can't do Pierre. Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
One exception.
Yep.
The Fire Temple vanilla keys are some of the easiest ones. It's just all the Gorons.
Yeah, all the Gorons. Yeah, does make it a bit of a pain when you're looking for items in it only, and it's like, well, there's no point in doing fire because it's just keys all the way up until the map chest.
Unless, of course, you got dungeon skulls on. Those add a little spice and density to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and actually there's 2 skulls at the Pierre check as well, so we'll be avoiding those for now. Yeah, it's interesting. Flouche could have decided to do Valley Lake in that child section, maybe extend it a little bit more. Make sure you get Pierre.
That's a tough call to make, especially with an opponent like Marco.
Yeah, Marco in Child Spirit. We have seen this. This is a Zora's tunic. Oh, Marco isn't going... Okay, he is going for it. I was going to say, he's not going as hard for schools, but decided to take the effort to jump down and climb back up to pick that one up.
He did have the boomerang.
Oh, yeah. Very true.
Still a no strength upgrade.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
It's out there somewhere.
With vanilla keys, is it required for Shadow, Fallen, Spikes, Witch key chest? So yeah, you do need it for vanilla keys. Need at least one for Shadow.
33% chance that we need 2 of those strength upgrades.
Yeah, good point. We're running out of dungeons in that. We've got, what, Spirit to know for one of the dungeons. We've also got...
Fire and Jabu.
Fire and Jabu. Yeah, Marco could do Jabu. We thought Marco might head to Jabu quickly, but hasn't gone there as of yet.
Well, not too surprising. He did Deku Tree. Now he's in Child Spirit. Might finish up his Child route with that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess from our perspective, it would make sense to go there, but from his perspective, he's still got a lot of other stuff to do.
Ooh, walking the thin line on that.
Yeah.
Fluche made it. Bit tricky without the hover boots.
Yeah, a lot easier with the hover boots, and without it, that was really good.
Ooh, and pulling out the Pharaoh's Wind he picked up from Saria. And using the fall to buffer some of that cutscene.
Yeah, nice, yeah. Like waiting, needed for the bombs to explode, and then whilst doing the fall, and just those very small things that Flouche is just able to do to save those couple of seconds here and there. The master of the tricks of this game.
Yeah, I mean, this tournament and the standard tournament, there's tricks left, right, and center. I don't know if you saw the Mario versus Sea Falcon match, but I've never seen anyone fall down the Haunted Wasteland check and nail that torch like Mario did.
Oh, Mario! Yeah, I've seen Mario do that before, like sniping that with a fire arrow. Yeah, that is so good. Just like the knowledge of where that is like, that does save like seconds, but it's just so cool.
Yep. And Marco not setting up Dampe time. He doesn't have storms. So
Yeah,
can't go into the well.
Storms was in the river. Marco could head there.
Yeah, that's true.
See
You
what the
can't
next ball-
reverse from the fountain, that's for sure.
No, absolutely not. Oh, it's 7 chickens. Oh wow. I think I would just avoid it. I'd just be like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double confirmation that the 10 and 20 were nothing. So just waiting for that 40 for ZL. Yeah, Marco is also leaving the chickens. Oh no, just pick it up. Ah, he's picking it up. Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking he might just be popping his head out of the village to set time of day, but
Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
so we're looking for dins, we're looking for hover boots, and maybe some strength upgrades.
Yeah, Flouche has pretty rapidly climbed fire and is now right at the top, about to pick up the water BK that we know is here because it's been hinted.
Oh, right. We've also only seen boss keys in dungeons.
Yeah, I think there was a settings change recently that meant that. Oh no, this is the
More
this isn't the
likely.
BK. Sorry, this is a big chest, not the BK.
Still like big chests, and we cannot lie.
Hmm. Yeah, so it was changed from split between overworld and dungeons, and now it's just BKs anywhere.
Oh, they can only be anywhere.
Yeah. I think that was a chimp enforced change. I think that was he was the vocal protester, shall we say, on that change. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen 7 chickens being done.
Yeah, we're spoiled. That's another token.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna say no. I think you'd be quite happy with that.
No interest in checking Dampe.
Yeah, just playing Sun, setting it to midnight, so Dampe is in bed. Only works for 18 seconds a day, which is good shift.
Well, he's retired.
Well, he's about to die soon, so... Oh, the gate's closed. That's the first time I think we've seen that. Need to present the letter to open the gate and also to start the mask quest sequence.
Yeah, have we seen the Deku Theater yet?
No, I don't think we have.
It's probably underneath one of the silver boulders.
Okay, Marco leaving via the Hyrule Field entrance, so it'd be interesting to see where he decides to go next. Is it going to be a river play? Is he going to head towards Valley? Is he going to head towards Kakiri Forest? Looking like river.
Yep.
We'll be able to do bottom of the well in the cycle as well, because he'll be able to pick up storms as child.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if we found storms here. And we saw Frogs 2 is dead, so we're gonna be able to full clear this river. Or wait, it was a Parahint, so we know Frogs in the Rain is dead.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Flouche there. He, like, chucked away his blue fire. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, those keys are not playing nice. If only he had a skull mask that he could equip as an adult.
Yeah, so we got pre-planted beans, and the bean salesman is going to sell us more beans.
Thanks, Mr. Chomp Chomp.
Wait, are you telling me that the bean salesman is a chain chomp?
No, but that is what he says, right? Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Unless he's got a real name that I don't know about, which is possible.
Mr. Bean.
No. No way. I don't believe you.
Teddy! Josh. What happens to the bean salesman in the transition between the 7 years?
That's a good question. You might not want to know the answer.
Ganondorf loves beans so much he ate the salesman.
It does seem to be a bottomless bag. It could be a powerful magical item he wants to add to his collection.
Maybe after you planted all the beans, he has to go and tend for them, and he just walks around watering all the plants.
It doesn't seem to be the type to be hiking around Hyrule.
Walking.
I guess maybe he just moved to Termina.
Yeah, he does transition over there, but so does half the cast. Oh, there's the deck.
There it is.
Yay.
Keep that in the back of your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can mark the beans. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. We're gonna shortly be able to mark those light arrows on Marco's side.
Yeah, we're going to be checking all of the domain stuff here. Can check the shop. Can check the Grosso. Did we get a hint that KZ's dead?
All right, Marco hasn't checked that one yet.
Yeah, he unfroze him, but didn't speak to him yet.
Unfortunately, he can't talk to his backside.
No. No. We should be learning that there's a compass in here, I think. This is the forest.
Yep.
Is the water med compass.
And this is a chest he has to open. Can't skip it.
Yeah, he has to do this one. Oh, let me open this junk chest. Oh, it's a compass. Okay, not at the shop. Yeah, picking up the titties. We've got both runners on vanilla cosmetics today.
Oh, something about Shadow Trial.
Yeah, Shadow Trial's on as well, so that doesn't change too much because we already needed the hammer. It now just puts in the requirements that to get across, which we already will have because we'll have dins and hovers, so for the Shadow Temple.
Plus, we already have the fire arrows, bow, and magic.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess it confirms no strength 3. That is it. Those 3 trials will be that.
Don't know anything about that OGC fairy yet. So.
Yeah, and
still a
things could
chance
be-
for strength 3.
Yeah, Absolutely.
Do you have to wait for the whole?
Yeah, you do. Okay, he's gonna say no. You do have to wait for the chime. Oh, big chest on Marco's side. Now, where is this going to be for Flouche? This is going to be GTG, because Spirit's definitely not an option.
Yeah, not the right time of day for those Skulltulas. Oh, now it is. Oh, and they're the light arrows.
Oh,
So
well, that's
extra.
this is something else.
Paying off.
Oh, it's shoes.
More choose.
No. Okay, that's the detriment of having big chests on shoes, is that it's cool because you get shoes early, but it also means that there is more big chests later on.
Did Marco open that Storm's Grotto?
No, I don't think so.
I guess he got those lights and said, who needs an extra grotto?
It's a very forgettable grotto, actually, and Marco has had a tendency every so often to just forget things every so often, especially entrances. I remember the mixed pools tournament, and he forgot to check the Forest Temple entrance or something like that, or maybe that was an RSL match.
I remember one of the first standard tournaments, he lost the match for not having done CAC archery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Flouche checking the Spirit shortcut. That's a heads-up play.
Mm-hmm.
And he never popped back outside the Spirit Temple for that check.
Yeah, I don't think either runner did that, actually.
Yeah, true. Is it open? It is open. Strength 2 not required. Wow. That is big news for Flouche.
Yeah, free dungeon entrance. Let's go.
It's just those... Or can he can even reverse down the other way for the first 2 checks. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to be able to complete all of this because it has the mirror shield as well. Oh, it doesn't have the BK? No, it doesn't have the Spirit BK. But we'll be able to do all the other checks on here, which is cool.
Yep, and melt the face, collect all the skulls. Who knows, maybe it's a convenient Spirit boss key. Marco is checking the hints behind the lake.
Din's fire in the Spirit Temple for Flouche.
Spirit Temple had a Zora skill, I think that was?
Yeah, Zora's Tunic, we saw that in Child Side. Yeah, so Flouche found Din's in the mirror room, so that's we can get into the Spirit Temple. I think one of the warp songs is a graveyard warp as well. I think we have access to that.
Graveyard.
Yeah, so we've got Dins, we've got Magic, so that's cool. We don't have Hovers, which we'll be needing to complete that and move further.
Is that part of the shortcut setting for the Shadow Temple? I guess you still need the hover boots,
the thingy can be done, like the truth spinner, but you still need the hover boots to go over the gap.
Curses.
Yeah, if it was MQ Shadow, then the platform is there, so you could go further. What up, Netharian? Yeah, we'll do a bit of an overview. I'll see if this is a seed that you will like. It's quite a friendly seed. We've got kind of normal damage and things like that. Our win conditions are 3 med bridge and vanilla lax. But compasses give information and they're shuffled everywhere. Or just in dungeons, we think. So we've been trying to deduce which dungeons we need. We know it's Shadow. ZL has 40. Or other way around. Okay, yeah. So some way around. It's 3 med and vanilla. And yeah, 40 ZL on schools. So we've got dungeon school shuffle. So that's been kind of quick to get that. Yeah, just everything else. Grotto just shuffled. Not anything else in particular is exciting. Oh, it's songs are shuffled anywhere. So
Yeah, and random warps. We got vanilla keys.
Oh yeah, BKs are everywhere. That's another one. That might be a bit of a stumbling block as we move towards. We've only got 1 BK, and oh no, Mark has the shadow BK. Brain working. Can't remember where that was.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It was somewhere though. I marked it down on my side. Or that was in the ice cavern. I didn't even have to look at chat for that one.
All right, cool. Yes, it was on the freestanding piece, wasn't it? Yeah.
All right, the creepy guy who likes to eat frog eyeballs. What you got for us? Oh, yuck.
Eats frog eyeballs and likes people who go deep in the water.
I'm just wondering what may or may not have been skewered upon those 2 arrows.
Is that what you do on your? Is that, well, not just you, August, but is that a thing to? If you're going to have some eyeballs, then you put them on some arrow shafts. Is that a?
Yeah, I think they're called shish kebabs. I hope he's not just eating the eyeballs straight and he's throwing them on the grill, maybe with some onions or some peppers or something.
Yeah, got to get some seasoning on there. I think a bit of paprika goes well with the eyeballs.
Ooh, Dampe in South Hyrule.
Yo, child Dampe. Let's see if Marco keeps a shield or not. This is very difficult to avoid Dampe and get both rewards because you need to do this in under a minute.
Taking that little side route to avoid a little bit of Dampe.
Yeah, I don't think Marco has a Hylian shield. Definitely has a mirror shield.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, should be free now. Oh no! This is going to be tight.
Yeah. As Flouche finishing up with that spirit temple, making his deposit.
Nice. 59.
Just another token. But a quick warp to Cac if he wants it. Probably doesn't.
Yeah, wouldn't need Song of Time as child because the block isn't there.
And looks like Flouche might have set up Dampe digging.
Cusco with an excellent question in both players. Are they playing the same seed? Absolutely. They are playing the same seed. They both start in the same location. They both have the same item locations. They will end in the same location.
I know some of the Japanese rando communities, not specifically Zooter, but Japanese have a tradition of erasing different types or different seeds.
Really? That's so exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, that's the horse. Ponas. Chilling in a grotto.
All right. We do know Big Pose and Frogs 2 is dead, but it gives us 2 checks across into the fortress.
Yeah, the cows are shuffled, so we're going to be seeing some moo-moos.
All right, we just found a cow here in the South Hyrule Field. Marco making that backtrack.
Walking back to the cow.
As I think, does Flouche... He's almost at 40 skulls. Yeah, I think he's going to pick up ZL here, and he just opened the well.
Oh, nice. 36. Mr. Cow or Mrs. Cow, what do you have today? Bombs.
Yeah. Flouche also opening that gate, proving that he's friends with the princess.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Hero.
Gotta save the world, you crazy kids.
I think it's a known thing that if you say no to that guy when you give him the mask, he gets angry and shuts the gate again.
Yep.
I also had it recently that I didn't have any money to pay the happy mask salesman after I was trying to get a new mask, and he got angry and kicked me out the shop.
It would be kind of cool if, like, in a multi-world or something, you could close the other person's gate.
Yeah, it's like crowd control multi-world, like.
Well, that would also be a pretty cool crowd control setting.
Yeah. What did you find in that junk chest? I found 30 seconds of Iron Boots on player 2.
First look at Valley here from Marco. Flouche went out of the schoolhouse without getting ZL. There it is.
Wow, Netherian, I did not know that. If you picked up the... Oh, they're the hover boots!
Ooh.
That is required for the Shadow Temple.
Yep.
Chilling in Sphere Zero location.
Could see Flouche maybe picking that up.
Yeah, Valley Lake strikes again. Ooh, Stingers is the Deku compass, but we don't need to know that because we've got the Deku medallion.
Yep.
Dungeon schools are on, so you're going to kind of want to pick up all these keys here. And you've got the boomerang, so it gets the coffin key pretty quickly. Yeah, I got distracted from my sentence. Yeah, I did not know that you would need to reload the zone to pick up that final one. That's really interesting.
Yeah, very curious. I'm sure that's been sent to the support staff about a potential bug more than once. Oh, there's a strength upgrade, finally.
Yay! So, let's think. So, that Storms was in a Sphere Zero Grotto in River.
Yep.
And that was
Not
just chilling
Keybox.
in the well. So, yeah. So, that was just chilling. To people who are wondering, when I say something's in a Sphere Zero location, it just means that you don't require any items to pick up. It's just like one of the checks you can get with 0 items.
Ooh, boss key. Was that fire or... Yeah, I guess it had to be fire.
Nice. Okay. So... that puts Mark at a really significant advantage, that does. So... like Alk was saying earlier, that the Kakiri Forest Path to Volvagia was getting a bit confused because we picked up a second magic that wasn't magic locked. So it'd either have to be the scale, which would actually have to be gold scale, or there's something in that grotto, and it's the fire BK.
Could also have been the cow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now Marco has to go to Spirit as an adult, thinking about that shortcut.
Yeah. So
unless there's a second strength upgrade he finds here.
So Marco's looking pretty nice with those hover boots, with that fire BK. Shadow, we know definitely is required. Yep. Forest, the fire could be the fire medallion or the shadow medallion at this rate.
That's 50-50 or 33% chance between Spirit, Fire, and Jabu. But not too far difference between our runners picking up ZL here. And it's about 100 minutes in. Folks are getting a little antsy. I recommend waiting for another 20 minutes as our racers are going to take a scheduled 5-minute break at the 2-hour mark. When Flouche lost his shield to that fire keys in there.
Which is frustrating that this isn't the vanilla game, because that chest is a Deku shield in the vanilla game. Yeah, I think I'd put an advantage with Marco at the moment, just with those additional items that Flouche does not have currently. That hovers could be tricky to pick up. There's nothing really directing you towards the hovers being in that location.
Yep.
Hey, Toby.
Picking up a Ponus song might push him that direction, but if he gets that as an adult, less likely.
Yeah, people definitely do near last location that Valley one all the time. It depends on whether Flouche is going to head towards GTG, maybe at some point as adult. Could help. Majiakin was telling me about a seed he played against Spike Vegeta, where the seed went on for another hour longer because they were both looking for their go mode in that Valley crate. Ooh, awkward killing of this scrub without a shield. Stick is long enough. The sword is long enough as well, but it can be a bit finicky.
Looks like going to Goron City. Finish up these checks in here. And I think there was something on the left side of the maze in here that we never picked up.
Oh, handy remembering of where the Deku shield is to buy another one.
Yep. His brain is still working. Or maybe he's just a really good note taker.
Yeah, if Shadow and Fire are our two medallions that we need for Lax. We're pretty close in finishing this seed. We've got the hammer. Like we said, we got fire arrows and magic, so Shadow 2. We've got the light light arrows? We got the light arrows from Domain.
Yeah. Really, those boss keys are going to be our go mode, I think.
Yeah, Marco's looking for the Dins at the moment. Oh, there was a Deku shield on the pot? I was looking at Marco's screen. Oh, dear. Nice.
Sometimes the game knows.
Yeah, it's like, wait, I'll give you a shield. You don't need to buy one. Chasing you out of the shop.
I think that was a wasteland hit. The top of the river here.
Yeah, so the spirit shortcut is on, and quite early on in Spirit Din's Fire is there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be go for Marco, but I'm quite often wrong when I say that I'm in go mode or somebody's in go mode in RSL and something trips him up.
It's been known to happen, and it's easy to do so. But it does look like Marco is going to go back adult. Not going to do Jabu.
Unfortunately, with Vanilla Keys, we're going to have to go all the way to the manager to pick up the back key. So we'll be seeing quite a lot of Shadow. And
Question in
Flouche
chat.
still win? Oh, go on.
He absolutely can win. I was just about to address that. Yeah, never count anybody out in an RSL match. The previous quarterfinal had like a 7 or 8 second difference or something like that after it was retimed.
We are also assuming that the fire temple is the shadow medallion, which I'm not convinced that it is definitely based on the win conditions and how path hints work.
Yep, same here.
If it was Way of the Hero, then I would say it was probably be a dead cert.
Ooh, that is a serenade, which takes him to the desert. Oh,
Yeah,
Marco's
so this is
going
going
in.
to be checking this. You know what? I've seen people also dip into here and not kind of double check the spirit. You can hear the elevator almost straight away. And he's identified that. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be the pickup of Din's Fire. Flouche is picking up those lights.
Yeah. Marco proving why he is consistently amongst the top seeded players in whatever Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask thing he's doing.
Oh, Flouche is going to check this grotto that we didn't see. And it's a Tektite grotto. And it's got nothing in it. So Marco, safe from missing that. Yeah, kind of the time saves that Marco has got over Flouche. Like the whole of Fire, Flouche has basically climbed for nothing.
I think he might have Furrow's Wind in there. I'm not 100% certain. I know he said it that once to get back up from the shortcut. Yeah, chat confirming. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, Marco's just going to be able to avoid climbing it, though, if the fire is the dungeon that we need.
All right, because he's already got the key.
Yeah.
Where was Hammer and the long shot? Where was Hammer? Was Hammer in the Deku tree as well?
No, Hammer was...
Laman Ranch, according to Chad. Oh, that was the hook shot.
Oh,
Hammer
Hammer's in Forest. Yes, Hammer's the way of the hero in Forest.
But Marco on his personal tracker is marked that he's in go mode.
Yeah, he has put on that he's in go mode. I am still waiting confirmation from my heavy, reliable source on how path hints work. Because I think he's likely in go mode, or at least 50-50. But I think the path hint can point to Volve because it is just a medallion. And medallions are one of the bridge conditions.
Unless he knows something that we don't. Very likely.
Even if what I think is correct, it's still 50-50 that it is going to be the Shadow Medallion anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't need to go into the back to pick up any keys. There's no keys there. Let's see if his knowledge of where these vanilla keys are going to be helpful. Actually, what you don't want to do is skip all these checks and find out that you aren't in go mode.
Yeah, he could be skipping a boss key for all he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Or even a compass.
Yeah, but even... Hey, this is a item chest. And it's Polero. Okay.
Where does that take us?
So, if it's not fire, then it could be Jabu, and Marco can actually just do Jabu anyway. And then what was the other dungeon that potentially could? Spirit.
Spirit, yep. So
we're
we're
just
we might be missing that boss key. That's it.
I will admit there's been one winner in the music department today, and that's been Flouche.
Now, I wonder if Flouche has a standard pack that he uses, or it's just random. Oh, Flouche, it looks like, is taking us in to the fish.
Okay, so we're seeing fish.
4 Skulltulip prizes in here. We know the stingrays are dead. There's an extra scrub in there.
Yeah, it looks like Marco is doing the vast majority of these checks. So, with the fact that Ruto, well, actually, the shortcut could be on here in Jabu.
Yep.
And it's not. We're still going to see Ruto and the Big Octo will show us what the reward is prior to Baronade. So we may get very similar reward reveals here.
Oh, yeah, yep. That's a good thing to keep in mind. For a lot of years, it was just the Zora Sapphire that...
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember when that was, but when I started playing in Season 4, it was amended. I think this is a fair play from Flouche. Want to try and get your dungeons completed, if they can potentially reward you with medallions and things that you need. He has less information on what medallions are what based on the compass collection.
Yeah, some of those regular chests and him not opening it kind of hurt. But this is his final child dungeon. He's done all of Child Spirit, the well, the Deku Tree. Nice stick upgrade. That's convenient.
Didn't kill that skull though. Yeah, we said early on that this is probably the two runners with the best execution in the game.
I didn't get to the semifinals by accident, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're both very, very good runners. Yeah, this is semi-final 1. We've got another semi-final coming up on Friday, which is Rafa versus Timmy, which is going to be a gigantic match between Rafa, really up-and-coming runner, doing well in Season 3 as well. Season 3. Season 6 in the Standard Tournament, and doing well in RSL as well, versus Timmy, the 1 seed in the brackets, went 5-0, was top of the leaderboard. So, yeah, Timmy's the one to beat.
And one of the RSL organizers. As Marco finds Song of Time in here.
Hey, here's the ZL that we needed.
Off to see which strategy Marco opts for these Stalfos. Giving him the cold shoulder, going the pacifist route.
Hey, we've got 3.5 minutes until the break. The runners have decided to take a 5-minute break every 2 hours, and we're getting close towards that. So I'm pretty sure we will know at least the Jabu reward by the time we get to the break. Okay, so I've just had confirmed from my source that the med can be, the path can point towards any medallion. So it might be that the path to evolve is not pointing towards the shadow medallion.
Yeah, we're gonna get a definitive answer here either way. If it's not in Shadow or Jabu, or no, it's gonna, I guess it's 50-50 still, Fire or Spirit. But both runners have that Fire Bosky, they have a hammer, plenty of hearts. It's not in these respective dungeons, straight off to the Fire Temple to confirm.
Okay, so moment of truth, looking at the Jabu reward. What is this going to be? That's the Fire Medallion. Okay,
Ooh.
so that points us definitely towards the Shadow Medallion being the Shadow Temple, the Fire Temple, because it has to be a medallion.
Oh, yep, good point.
Wow, so We'll see if Marco was aware of the logic that we had to how the path hints work, or was just kind of assuming that it was definitely going to be the correct one. We're going to see the ice arrow strat as well, because why not? Yeah, fire had to be a medallion because it's a path hint. And the only medallion now outstanding is the shadow. Oh, we can definitely explain that to you because we're about to hit a break as well, so it's good timing. The win conditions for this seed, I forget which way around it is again, but I think it is the bridge was 3 medallions and the boss key was it the other way around? The bridge was shadow. We need the shadow and spirit medallions specifically, and the bridge was 3 medallions. There's a BK there. Spirit BK just chilling there anyway, so independent. We were going to be in go. So what that means? Oh, Marco's in a cutscene, and it should be the break. Yeah, so that's what we needed. We needed 3 meds and definitely the shadow and the spirit medallions. And the 2 that we will need is the shadow dungeon needed to be completed, and what we now know is the fire dungeon being completed. So we'll run a few ads and then we'll be back shortly.
Yep. Now's a good time to stretch your legs, use the restroom, maybe get a snack, although the race isn't going to be on for too much longer. Or, if you don't want to watch ads, you could subscribe right here to Zelda Speedruns. And question in chat. I hope Purple can hear me. We have the Shadow and Water trial on. Confirmed Light and Fire are not on.
I'm subscribed, so I actually have no idea when the breaks are gonna when the ads will end. So I don't know when talking would be good. Let's just talk nonsense for a bit. Hi, chat.
There is a question in chat. What does ALR mean? That stands for all locations are reachable. Sometimes with the random settings, if that setting is not turned on, you could have something like the silo in an adult-only reachable location, such that if you're a child, you cannot access it, and adult link is too big to fit through the hole. So if there was something inside of that, you would not be able to get it. ever. All right, or a item like the hammer temple, an item like the hammer locked
Temple.
locked behind Volvagia, and you cannot kill Volvagia without the hammer. The Hammer Temple will be brought to you by Nintendo, coming in the Tears of Kingdom release. Just kidding.
Whoa, August just confirmed temples and dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom.
I have been watching a streamer do his first playthrough of Breath of the Wild, and I have had some pretty interesting dreams from that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was like paragliding around my backyard a couple of days ago. There was also one where I was like inside a gigantic shrine that had a bunch of little cubby holes for your different achievements in the game. Some weird and wacky stuff is Flouche is back from the break. Marco waiting a few extra seconds for that blue warp he was in during the start of that break. And now, seeing where that Bolero takes us, it takes us to Kokiri Forest, not too far off.
Yeah, Marco definitely wanted to get the breaks correct following the retime of of the last race. So
Yeah, unfortunately for Flouche, does not look like it's gonna matter, and it appears that Marco will be moving on to the finals, place he's pretty comfortable being, and will be facing off against Timmy or Rafa. Gonna have to stay tuned here to ZSR on Friday to watch the second semifinals match.
yeah, for an RSL match, this is going to be quite quick. Marco's just going to whiz through and beat Volve here and now, so that's that. And yeah, we'll just need to do 3 trials that aren't overly long.
And of course, Flouche picking up the Goron tunic from Baronade.
Oh, nice.
Something Marco will not need. He's got 2, 4, 6, 9 hearts. Each heart granting him 8 seconds on his heat timer. Double defense not affecting that.
So we have a very good point in that we actually don't have logical access, I don't think, to the Forest Temple yet without Sarias and Minuet. So, you know, potentially that could be really deep in the seed and we've just really cut through the middle of it.
All right, very true. And here is the dragon fight. Marco does have his bomb juice out. He's going to be using those to damage the second hitbox. Volvagia kind of trolling him. For those who still don't know, there are 2 active hitboxes that racers can damage. One that's playing whack-a-mole, and the other one that flies into the hole during the cutscene. And just as easy as that, Marco has taken down the dragon.
Yeah, Flouche. I wonder where Flouche is heading towards now. Still looking for... What is Flouche still looking for? Still looking for the hovers. Still looking for the hammer. Yep. Flouche know that Forest is Waff.
Yeah, it's true.
He does know Forest is Waff. Yeah.
Going to London Ranch, he's going to be picking up his long shot before the end of this.
There is the Lax BK.
Why did it give it to him there?
Because as soon as you get it, it will give it to you. You don't need to transport to the Temple of Time to pick it up for RSL.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like an indoor shuffle thing.
Oh yeah, Flouche didn't do that, and now picked up the long shot.
Yep. It's quite an easy thing to orphan off if you don't come in here right away. Easy thing to do with the song Sanity on.
Yeah, Marco heading in towards Ganon, so we'll need to do the trials that we need to do: Forest, Water, and Shadow, so all on the right-hand side. Yeah, Collapse could be on. I'm looking forward to see how Marco routes this Silver Rupee room, because I see a lot of people do it differently.
Yeah, kind of depending on what items you've got.
Hmm.
Left to the center, right.
Yeah, and then towards
Switch.
the button. Okay.
And very quick drop off of that switch.
Yeah, I think Marco has ran MST before, so which is Medallion Stones and Trials, so would definitely know the quickest routes throughout all of these trials.
Yeah, if you're not already following these racers, you want to go give them a follow. Putting on great content. Marco regularly does both Rando and Vanilla, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, as well as some other content.
Yeah, I'll just spam the commands as well. August and I are chatting the nonsense too today with Making Merry and Akashika on the tracking. We also have Auk, who's restreaming race monitoring for us. And has Marco done MST before? Yeah, it just has the world record.
Yep. Does a little bit of Mario 64 as well.
Oh, wow, interesting. Really diversifying.
Flouche picking up that Keaton mask. No sign of that mask. Those mask hints. And for those who maybe strictly watched the standard tournament and haven't seen the trials, that is a nifty little trick where you don't actually need blue fire to hit that rusted switch back there.
Mm-hmm.
Switches are still not an option to shuffle in the randomizer. Maybe one day.
Randoms. I know they've been trying to do like random boulders and things like that.
Yeah, that one is more likely than randomized switches, I think. But Flouche giving everyone an opportunity. Get your guesses in the chat for our treasure chest minigame.
Oh, here we go. RRRSL, absolutely, Matt. Okay, trial's done. Quickly as that. Yeah, looks like Flouche might be a couple of items from go before the end of this.
Yeah, it depends, I think, if he goes to the Temple of Time from here or continues checking child stuff.
Hammer boulders are smaller than the others. Wow.
That's something that surely could get changed.
Yeah, Marco definitely in the final stretch. He is in go mode, which means he has all of the items needed to complete the game. And he's about to fight the big bad. That is Ganondorf.
Yeah, it's got to climb up, up, up the tower, dispatch some dinos, slay some Stalfos, and knock out some Iron Knuckles first.
Yeah, Chimp was actually almost correct with the sub 2 prediction, but it's going to be 2 to 3. Which I definitely wouldn't put money on when we found out that it was compasses on and BKs were shuffled. Yeah, I was not expecting to be done before my bedtime today. I was expecting to be over my bedtime.
I think that was a bomb bag. Or no, that was a wallet.
Yeah, the Watson password is really good to see. Like the things that we needed to, we're searching for the potential casino items, you may want to say.
Was there a hint for the valley?
No, that's actually true. Yeah, that's very, very true. That was not hinted. That was the one item that is difficult for Flouche at the moment.
Yeah. Pretty convenient getting the warp song to Zora's Fountain, removing the Rudo's letter requirement to get back there. Here's an often or overlooked grotto here on Flouche's side. It's the tomb. There's the tennis shot, the light arrow fire. And one cycle Ganondorf. Marco's done it a couple hundred times by now.
Yeah, I wonder the thousands of times that Marco has done these Ganon fights.
And
No collapse.
Yeah, no collapse, no Zelda gasping.
Even quicker. I love chatting to Zelda during collapse.
There it is. There is Ganon, ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite the race. Here's Ganon.
Yeah, Seed was too nice for collapse. Too much of a quick seed this time round for Marco, collecting everything that needed to be collected.
He's got one thing to collect, and that's that Master Sword that Ganon has just very unsportsmanlike knocked from his hands.
Yep, so like we said, Marco will be playing the winner of Timmy versus Rafa coming your way here on ZSR somewhere on Friday. So look forward to that.
Yeah, as well as all the standard races in between, and Flouche is going to be one of those racers facing off against Juke in the winners bracket round 3 of the standard tournament. So although his RSL season is coming to a close, he's still in the run for the standard tournament. And I guess there might be a third place race between him and either Timmy or Rafa.
Here we go. Final cutscene.
Yeah, get your plates out. Who's hungry for bacon? The pig has been baconated.
GG's. Well done, Marco. Moving forward to the finals. 2:19.08. Rapid.
Yeah, and unsurprising, Flouche with a pretty quick forfeit from there.
We'll wait to see if they want to come in for a little chin wag. Get their thoughts on the seed.
Might be headed straight over to Pappy_Grant for that.
Who that?
In the meantime, let's take a look at this Zooter schedule. It looks like tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, there is Ice9 versus Volk, as we've got one of our racers in the chat.
Yo, Marco, GG.
Yo, thanks.
Pretty quick seed for RSL.
Yeah, very, very jet. Yeah, I actually felt really good in the seed. Like, nothing was really wrong in what I did except the well, I guess.
Yeah, Flouche, GG's. Just like you're on mute if you weren't aware.
But Marco, did you have?
Yo.
Did you
Hello?
know that the Fire Temple had your Shadow Medallion?
Hello, guys.
I think it was I think it was 100% because of the path hint, right? Or am I wrong?
So we've been discussing this, and I had confirmed from Fennel that because the bridge is or whatever it is, well, the other one is 3 meds. The path hints can point to any of the medallions.
I thought about that, but I thought since this is for the key, then that would be path to key. Maybe?
I think the path to key only works if it's key sanity for the BK.
Okay, I guess I got lucky. I wasn't 100% sure about that. But I was
the
pretty
end-
confident, but I was wrong, I guess.
In the end, it wouldn't have even mattered because you actually got the spirit BK on bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so relieved. I was so relieved about that, actually, because I just rushed Shadow.
Yep. Well, pretty great race. You never jumped into Jabu. Baronade had your Goron tunic. We saw
Wow.
that towards the end there from Flouche.
Yeah, GG's Flouche. You had you both went very different routes very early. So Marco, you went adult, and Flouche, you stayed child. So you showed us lots of different things very early on, and I think your trip into fire and things like that, Flouche, was a bit of your weak point in this seed.
Yes. Yeah, I just went for the fire because there was a water BK up there. So and I got power and so yeah, I wanted to do progression there, but
Yeah, absolutely makes sense.
yeah, but the thing I left is the forest wave of the hero. I didn't rush it.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of rushing my skulls for the Zelda lullabies too.
Yep.
And I could do my last skulls in Child Cac in the night. And from there, I just play too safe in Child, and so I was missing like at least 2 items, armor and others.
Yeah, I
Yep.
see.
So if I rush Forest Wave Hero, maybe I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Hammer
I
was
couldn't
in
even
forest.
go. So yeah, but
Yeah, I went adult very, very fast. So at that point, I just
Yeah.
did a lot of things as adult. I didn't have any reason not to do forest. I went adult at like 10 minutes, I think. 'Cause
Yeah, you
bomb
like
bag and stuff.
rapidly went there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the bomb
so
bag was
I-
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the market at the beginning after wrench because I wanted a shield. I wanted to check the shops for a shield for DQ3.
Mhm.
But there was a bomb back there, and so then I went adult.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I found my Deku in Grand City Child actually, because there were shoes in Deku.
Oh, really? Oh,
Like
you
to
went
get
DQ
them.
without a shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that because then you skip checks. So I delayed it.
Yeah, it also
Oh, yeah.
led Flouche to orphan off the Talon's chicken minigame, so he was without the long shot for most of that seed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I did the runs in the night because time of day was bad.
Oh, rip. Yeah, I
Right,
went to the
right.
wrench at the very beginning.
Yeah, that makes sense. With the Ocarina and so.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was Song Sanity, but I don't know. It's still a few checks.
Yeah.
Get to confirm
Yeah.
cows are on.
Yeah, also, that's true. But yeah, I got very lucky. Like, everything was just in my way.
Okay. Interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the few things, Flouche, that you didn't see were the hover boots on the crate in the valley.
Okay. Oh, they were there. Whoa.
Yeah, I actually wanted to skip Valley at first, but when I did South Harrowfield as child, I got Epona's song, and then I thought, okay, there is the cow there, so because I wanted to do Valley as adult going to GTG, but when I got Epona's song, I thought, there's the cow, so I'm just gonna do it as child, and yeah, got them lucky.
Yeah, that was quite efficient getting that Pona song. That was
Yeah,
Pretty
just
good for
after
you.
finding the cow in the grotto.
yeah. You just found a cow and had to walk all the way back to the cow, which was cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then another
Yeah, I
thing,
did-
Marco, you never went to Jabu, even though you had the warp that bypassed Rudo's letter. You got the boomerang really early. You just didn't like the Jabu checks.
Yeah, I think when I went back child, I thought Deku was better than Jabu, so I did Deku first. And then
Okay.
in Deku 3, I found the Shadow Compass, which
Oh.
told me that I needed ZL and that I knew
Yeah,
Shadow was
Flouche missed
required.
that.
And at that point, since I thought Fire was required for sure, I thought Jabu was not required. And then DQ was a medallion, so at that point, Jabu was not that good, I guess. And then I had Domain for lights, so I wanted to do River and stuff. And then it got me Song of Storms, and then the Well is just better than Jabu. And then Spirit, I was missing just one item. So then Spirit, I thought, could have the shortcut. So I went Adult first.
Yeah, we saw Flouche check that shortcut quite a bit earlier, and we were wondering, does Marco go back there without the strength upgrade? And sure enough, you got there.
Yeah, I almost skipped. I actually almost skipped the well, because I thought if no strength is required, maybe I'm already in go mode. So I was kind of mad that I did the well.
Yeah, missed that sub 2.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have been sub 2.
Yeah, it seems impossible. It's
Yeah.
It's really a good world.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like I got everything so fast. It felt plentiful at the
Yeah.
start, but
I thought so.
yeah.
Because of our container and lot of stuff in the
Yeah.
doors. You know.
But there was a hard piece in the first shop, I think.
Well, very impressive showing from both of you guys. Top notch in the execution department. Both Marco and Flouche. Not disappointing there.
Yeah. At least on that point, I was okay. No, very good. I felt, yeah. And Marco is Marco, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I played really well in the seed also.
Yeah, the
Okay.
settings were quite kind, really. There was no kind of like damage multipliers, and the ER was minimal. There was no MQ, so the win
That's
condition
bad, huh?
kind of made it kind of quick. So
Yeah, not the
movement
most
really mattered.
interesting RSL seed, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
it's quite
possible.
tame today, quite tame, but still enjoyable to watch nevertheless with you two. So
At least it's short, and we're gonna do other stuff after.
yeah, we can all go to bed
Just
early.
speaking.
So
Yeah,
us
I guess.
Europeans can have a good evening.
True.
Flouche, I think the one thing that I want to mention is that you lost your Deku Shield in that well, and then you bought a Deku Shield, and then the next check was a Deku Shield, which we kind of all had a bit of a giggle to.
Now I understand why the seed has thrown me like hard. So
Yeah, Gigi, Marco, you'll be playing the winner of Timmy and Rafa moving forward. So
Okay.
exciting matchup either way for you there.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, is it best of 3?
Mhm.
It might be, yeah. Actually, I didn't
yeah,
think of
yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah, okay, right.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
It's fair.
Nice one. I know Pappy is restreamer, so I don't know if you guys wanted to hop over to see him and have a chat with him as well. And we'll wrap things up on Zelda speedruns, unless there's any other comments or anything like that.
Yeah, so I guess that's everything for today. So congratulations, Marco, for going to Grand Finals for Random Settings League, and also congratulations to Flouche. That was a very good race. So yeah. So we have another Random Settings League match coming on Friday, I think, at the same time, between Timmy and Rafa, and then we will have finals after that match, probably, undecided, of course. So, yeah. Big thanks to both of our commentators today, Chuckles and August 40th, and also big thanks to both of our trackers, Making Mary and Akashika. So yeah, we have also quite a lot of standard Season 6 matches on schedule right now. We have Ice 9 versus Volk tomorrow, and Angel versus Mr. Mario coming on after that. So yeah, but that's it for today. Thanks everyone, and see you later. Bye!
Yes, bye.